Back through here is food storage, cold storage. Foods that don't have to be refrigerated, but we want to keep them cool. Every month we get food from the USDA. That food all must be checked in and checked out, and we keep a log of it. The way the Mountaineer Food Bank works is that we pay a minimum amount for a huge amount of food, say $16 for a gigantic amount of food. Sam's Club has recently made us a recipient of their donations, and every Friday we get meat, produce, breads from them, and some pastry, desserts. And the produce, you would not really think that clients of ours would be thrilled over Brussels sprouts and mixed vegetables, but that's food they don't get usually. And they'll want seconds of Brussels sprouts and asparagus and mixed vegetables, and we were tickled to death. So we are so happy to have that. The two big freezers hold our meat products. One of them was purchased by the son of one of our volunteers. Those are very expensive items, so we try to keep them as healthy as possible. And you see we have coffee items, and we also have paper products we store in here just to keep them safe. Yes, we do have people who will come in and help themselves to a roll of toilet paper once in a while, or paper towels. And do we chase them down the street? No. And this is our main dining room, and we do try to make it a little festive. After Thanksgiving, we'll put up the Christmas decorations. We put up a tree, and I think they appreciate that. One lady told me she didn't have a Christmas tree. The only place she saw a Christmas tree was here. This building was a daycare, so we are fortunate that there were some decorations in cabinets here that we found, but then some of our volunteers have purchased things for us to use too. And some of them are left over from my dorm room days. So this is our kitchen area. And again, blessed. We got a grant from City National Bank to buy a new stove last year. The big ovens you see came out of a school. We operate like any functioning serving kitchen. We have the 3 sinks there for washing, rinsing, bleaching. We use those for food. When people get in line, we take them 5 at a time. We serve them down the line, hot foods, cold foods, drinks, and we also serve coffee. And it's amazing. People want coffee on the cold days and the hot days. We get here at 9. The latest anybody gets here is 9:30. We're crawling out of bed on cold, snowy, rainy, wet mornings when I could be sitting home with a cup of tea and the Today Show or whatever, and come in here to a kitchen, and we have a meal cooked and ready to go in 2 hours, and then we serve it in 2 hours, and then you clean it up. And this is Debbie. Debbie is our bartender. She makes the drinks and serves the drinks. This is Shane and Stasia, and they're going to make us all movie stars.
Oh, okay.
She said wait till she get her eyelashes.
All right. Is she going to get
They found a fingernail in the can opener once, and they wanted to know if anybody lost a fingernail, and I said, well, mine are real. They're all here. We all checked our fingers.
Everything we use, we rinse it off.
I can hear you crying.
You won't believe how good the corn is that she makes.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper, butter.
Can I ask you how long you've been volunteering here?
3 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
How'd you start out here?
Ran into Melinda, which is going to be my future wife, and she said, you got to come up here and do Carpenter's Corner. And I said, yeah. Considering I survived cancer and a hip replacement and a stent in my heart, maybe the Lord wants me to come up and help somebody else.
Can I say their love affair did go on right in this kitchen?
That's the truth.
And that's the truth.
But it wasn't my fault. She's just kind of crabby, you know.
But they had a chaperone.
A lot of chaperones, yeah.
I started when we were in another location. I've been here about 10 years. And I love it because I'm helping people, but I receive the most from helping people.
Literally, I started by opening cans. Cindy was volunteering, and I would come up before I went to work and open cans and then leave. And well, next thing you know, I get more involved and start on days that our cook can't be here. I start cooking, and then you start to really get more involved with the people, and so it becomes something that instead of being a chore to come up and open cans, it's something you willingly want to go and do.
Gosh, I volunteered here for many years. Mom was the first one, and then I came along just to keep in touch, to doing things with her. And it's been a great ministry. We like to help people, but we enjoy working with this crew as well. You may have already been told that we're the A team, and we like to continue to think of ourselves as the A team.
I'll tell you a great story. At least I thought it was.
Okay.
This older gentleman with just one arm came here for ever so long, and he always wanted several cups of coffee, so I got to know him. And then he moved to another state and came back several months later and said, I came back because nobody engaged with him. And he missed just being here where people were nice to him. And I just thought that says it all about Carpenter's Corner. It's not only feeding the hungry, it's feeding their souls.
Well, she told him she has CRS, and he said, well, they can't remember what he had. No, she, Debbie.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't hear it. Y'all, if y'all want to know who's the funniest one in here, besides this one, is that one right there, the one you just got through talking to.
She doesn't know she's funny. That's
Yeah.
what makes her funny.
We be waiting for her to come in to see what's the next question she gonna ask. And everybody will stop what they doing to listen to that one.
I'm a little naive.
No, you're not. My pastor called me on the phone and said the Carpenter's Corner needs help. And will I be it because he know I used to be a cook? So I said, yes, I do it. And then what I did, I called my two favorite people that always cook with me, Billy Green and Vicky Hancock over there. And we all three came up here, and we done been here how long? Almost 10 years. We done been here doing it every second and fourth Wednesday, and we love it. We love helping people, and we love it. The people appreciate it. They always telling us thank you, and we just love being here. We love helping people because it could be us out here. And so anything they come in here they want, if we got it, we give it to them. Because that's what this place is here for. The Carpenter's Corner is here to help everybody and anybody. It don't matter who it is. And all of us love doing it. No matter where we three go, we cook together. We three. Hey, turn around. She trying to hide her face. But it's us three that always cooking all over the community. Yeah. Okay, this right here, this the man though right here. Don't leave him out. Did you see what she did? She's bad.
I know, this is huge. I lost my first husband to cancer and took about a year and a half off here. Missed it a lot. Came back, and once Mac and I got together, he joined me in this ministry, and we've been here ever since.
You know, they just asked for volunteers, and I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And they said, well, we need somebody to meet and greet. So I did a lot of sit in the hall and meet people and mark down how many were here and that sort of thing. And then I gradually worked into getting a health card and coming in the kitchen, and we just have a great time. And I see people that we serve in the community, and holler at them or wave at them and communicate with them a little bit. I enjoy it. It's hard work, and you're tired when you go home, but it's very worthwhile.
Bread is very important to the people who come through here. No matter what we're serving, they like to have bread. We get bread from Panera, we get bread from Food Lion, and we also get a large shipment once a week from Sam's Club. I don't think sometimes the community realizes who all we serve here. You know, we hear the comment about the bums and winos who line up outside our door, but that's far from the truth. We serve the elderly. We serve people who are disabled. We serve families who are trying to stretch a budget to include their children on a sometimes less than minimum wage salaries, people who are underemployed. Yes, we have people who have addiction problems and they're fighting them, but they've lost jobs for reasons that they can't help, but they're trying real hard. We have veterans who are stretching by on pensions. We have as wide a variety of people who come through this door. You know, I always think it could be me, it could be you, it could be any of us without the grace of a paycheck. And most of us live from paycheck to paycheck, so how do you know who's going to be next in that door? Joe, too, when this one fella comes out, you can go on in. How you been doing, buddy?
I've been doing okay. I've been to my doctor yet.
Feeling better?
We've been back here 2 years. And we got evicted out of an apartment in April of this year, okay? And if it wouldn't have been for Carpenter's Corner, we wouldn't have something like this. This is like every day, you know, when they're open, which is 4 days a week, I believe.
So sometimes I come up here, sometimes even don't even eat anything. Just come up here and just see some people.
We always do when we're not looking here. I'm all time, you know, talking to my friends and all that stuff.
The lady right here, and this other lady over here, I met her, I think, fiancé of her husband. Oh my goodness. This gentleman right here. This gentleman right here. That's what I said. You know, and you see, I get happy because we're happy people. We're people. We're human beings. You know, and we have feelings. It's not about being black or white. It's about being human. And I love it. I mean, some more people.
I remember a lady who told me once, I had seen her outside of the Carpenter's Corner, and I said, "Did you go and eat today?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, "I don't always like what's being served." She said, "But sometimes I wake up and I'm so lonely, I could just cry. So I'll go down there to be with people." And I think that's another important element that people don't realize, that some of the people we serve are lonely. They come here for the fellowship.
Yeah, I like it here. There's always some good food here. And I'll give me fine if I can come back and volunteer.
What I always tell people is, if you want to make an impact on your community, why don't make an impact to the people that are the most needy? All skill levels can get involved. You don't have to be a cook. You don't have to have any skills other than being able to wash a dish or throw something in the dishwasher. So and then you start seeing the impact that you are actually having on the folks.
When you help others, you just reap tenfold.
You can readily see what little bit of endeavor that you spend 3 or 4 hours a couple times a month, what the outcome is.
It's tough. You leave here, every bone in your body hurts, but you feel good about it because you know you've helped people, and that's what it's all about for us. Lots of God bless yous, thank yous. We love the food. So, and with the number, we haven't added it up yet, out in the hallway. That's always a good day when you serve the number of people we did today. In case you hadn't noticed, Denise and I are different in a couple of ways. And we go to very different churches. But I've been to her church. She's been to my church.
Yes, and love it.
Both of us love each other's churches, love each other. We've taken that out into the community.
Yeah.
I have gone to lots of services at her church. We've
Yeah.
become good friends.
Right.
Part of each other's families, so to
Right.
speak. I visited
Right.
her husband in the hospital.
Right.
Yeah. We celebrate holidays together.
We all went to Bishop Sims.
All
we
of
went
us
to
went
the
to Bishop
Spirit of
Sims.
Beckley
He was
dinner.
the Spirit of Beckley this year.
I keep threatening to join his choir. Threatening, I might add. And I think they thought it might be kind of funny. Presbyterians are kind of stoic, and people from the Heart of God are very evangelical. And they put us together on the same day,
Yeah.
and we've become best friends.
Best friends.
We have the best time.
Look, we have a soul food. We have soul food dinners at our church, and they come to it.
They have my husband on speed dial when they have a soul food dinner. He just says, "Bye, honey." And he's on his way there.
Never have anybody came here us argue over anything. We always together, and we always help each other with whatever job they have. And they made it. Yes, they made comments about how we work here in this kitchen.
Well, somebody came
And
in
we're
one
here for them. That's what we do.
Another group came in one day, or a member of another group, and said, "We don't laugh like you all do."
They did. They said that.
You hear a lot on the news and that sort of thing about all the incivility and all the divided. We ain't divided.
No.
We're all Americans and
Yeah.
we're all helping other people
Right.
together. You know.
And that's what it takes.
I'll tell you, a few weeks ago, we had one of our clients had a seizure, and they came running out of the dining room to say somebody's having a seizure. And it was almost for a minute. I went, "Oh, I hope somebody knows the first aid." And then I went, "Oh, I know first aid."
They do too.
So we went running. I went running in there. He would have had a 6'4". He had to be a big guy, right? So we rolled him over, and I started pulling the food out of his mouth because he was eating. And they ran everything without me while I was trying to take care of him. And we called an ambulance, and everything just went on smoothly while I was trying to take care of this fella. And
Miss a beat.
didn't miss a beat. We still served. That day we served 200 meals. They never take one chin out. That's what I do with all my Or I hold a cup up. Most people think I'm an alcoholic.